Hey guys, Marlo back again with another unboxing and review brought to you by Hot Toys. And today I have the Star Wars Hot Toys Stormtrooper collectible figure set. So here is the front of the box showing some of the product images there. And if you're familiar with the Star Wars figures by Hot Toys, they typically come in this shoebox style box. The back of the box showing pretty much a bunch of legal mumbo jumbo. The other side of the box, let's go ahead and remove the lid and view the contents inside. And upon removing the lid, we have this nice insert artwork. As you can see there, you basically get one Stormtrooper and one Sandtrooper. And underneath that, you can see how they have housed both of the troopers. Again, one Sandtrooper. Ooh, has a bit of weight to it. One Sandtrooper there and one Stormtrooper. And a bunch of their extra hands. Let's see, that's the top layer. Oh man. Let me see if I can remove this top layer of the tray. See what else we have underneath. Oh well, that just removes the top part with the hand. So here's a clear view of the figures. But yeah, let me see. I think, is there more? There's definitely more underneath. So let me get everything out and we'll take a closer look at what else we have in the box. And below the two troopers, we have, this bottom layer here showing what we have underneath as far as accessories. We have two large rifle type blasters. Looks like a blaster there with an extra pauldron. What else is there? The stands. We get two types of display stands. One is a sand type stand, the other one a basic black base. And these accessories here, I'm not sure quite exactly what this is. Some kind of a satchel, and again, not sure what that is. So we'll move on. Nothing underneath. And I'll get those instructions open to figure out exactly what we have here with this awesome 2-pack. I'm assuming you can build two Sandtroopers if you wanted to. You have a Sandtrooper here with an orange pauldron that's slightly dirty, and a clean one there if you just wanted to have a plain old clean Stormtrooper. But you do have that extra pauldron there to build another Sandtrooper. Alright, let's get these instructions open. And here we have the instructions. So before we take a closer look at the figures, we'll go through the instructions. We can see here all the talents involved with the making of these figures. If I'm moving too fast, just pause the video at any time to read the instructions carefully. You can see here how you can put the blasters in the hands, the assembly for the backpack with the antenna, alright, and then moving on, further instructions there, how to apply the pauldron and the backpack. And if I didn't mention it already, these troopers are based off of the Stormtroopers in Rogue One, so that's probably interesting or good to know. And then further instructions here for the backpack. Again, just pause the video if you want to read these a little bit more carefully, or see what's going on. And assembly for the display stand, and some warning information there. So that's pretty much it. Not too much going on with the instructions. So let's get everything out of the plastic trays and take a closer look at it all out of the package. And here we have both of the Stormtroopers out of the package, and if you look closely, you can see some of the differences. Of course, with the Sandtrooper there, he has some of that sand-blasted effects going all over his armor there. Some wear and tear, some sandy coloration. And on the other one here, he's a little bit more clean, at least on the upper portion. but if you look closely, you can see on the leg armor there is a light dusting effect going on there. So again, you can either have him as a cleaner Sandtrooper or a somewhat dirtier Stormtrooper, I guess you could say. So again, there is a quick look at the two figures. Of course, their display stands are different. Don't quite get this portion here. It just seems to slide into place. I guess it's just for a certain look. So kind of weird that they did that. It doesn't attach or anything like the nameplates. So that's the same for both of these stands there. It just sort of slides into place. So unless I'm doing something wrong, let me know in the comments below. And as far as accessories, we do have this huge blaster rifle type thing here. It looks like a huge bazooka or something. So we have this weapon, and then we have the Sandtrooper backpack with all of these things in it. I don't know what the heck that is. Haven't studied my Star Wars armory information, but we have this backpack, and we have this antenna piece that is supposed to attach to the backpack somehow. I guess I gotta look at the instructions once again to see how to properly install that. Get some extra hand pegs, and you can see there the extra hand accessories. We get 2 trigger type hands for the left and right, 2 fists, and an extra open hand for the left hand there. And basically a repeat for the Stormtrooper there, the clean Stormtrooper. We have 2 trigger hands, 2 fists, and again another open hand, but you can see they're a lot cleaner and a little bit less weathered than what we see there for the Sandtrooper. He also comes with that big blaster rifle, his regular blaster there, and a black pauldron, and some extra hand pegs. So not too much in terms of accessories, but I think just a good amount there for you know, your display options. So let's get on with the figures themselves. I'll give you guys a look at the details a little bit closer. Again, you can see that sandblasted sort of weathering throughout the armor there, along with the pauldron, and then the back of the Sandtrooper. I never picked up any of the other Hot Toys Stormtroopers or Sandtroopers that were packaged individually, so I don't have anything to compare these with. So again, not too sure what the differences may be. Again, these are the troopers from Rogue One, and from what I'm hearing, a lot of the fans prefer these troopers. If you're wondering, let's see, the head pops off. The lenses on the helmet, they have that sort of greenish tint. I don't know if you can see that there. Try to get the light going. Hold on. But the lenses are kind of green, you can see there. It's harder to see up front, but they do have that greenish tint, and the same goes for the regular Stormtrooper here. So I really like that tint with the lenses, with that sort of greenish hue, and it snaps on quite nicely like that. So let's move on to the regular Stormtrooper there. Again, a great helmet. Let's see his armor, very clean at the top, and then at the bottom you see some of the weathering. Again, not as weathered as with the regular Sandtrooper there, but you do see a little bit of that going on with the thigh armor and right there with the knees. And moving on to the back side, you can see how he looks there. Let me give you guys a shot of both basically from the back for comparison. And from what I'm seeing, they look to be pretty much identical as far as I can see, aside from the weathering. So again, not too sure if there are any differences with the previous armors, like from the earlier Hot Toys Stormtrooper releases from, I'm assuming, A New Hope. I don't know if there was one for The Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi, but I know they've released some in the past. So, yeah, these are basically my first 2 Troopers by Hot Toys. Aside from, I do have the Han Solo Stormtrooper. Let me grab him real quick and see how he compares. Okay, so in the center I have my Stormtrooper, Han Solo Stormtrooper basically. I swapped out the Han Solo head for the Stormtrooper helmet there. So, for comparison's sake, you can see for yourselves what the differences are. To make it easier, I'll put aside the Sandtrooper for now and place the Han Stormtrooper on that base, and let's take a look at both a little closer up. Adjust my lighting for you guys. So, let's see. Wow, okay. Right away I can see the height is a bit taller on the Han Solo Stormtrooper, which is okay. I mean, there were Stormtroopers in various sizes, but yeah, this one stands a lot taller, and I do have his helmet all the way down, but not a lot taller, but he is taller. And there are variations in the 2 helmets. A totally different mold for the Rogue One helmet. I like the Rogue One Stormtrooper. He just seems a little bit more streamlined compared to the original Stormtrooper from A New Hope. So you can see there the side view. Again, the side of the helmet, it just seems a little bit more wide with the helmet. Slight color differences there with the accents. A little bit more of a bluish tint to that. The same goes for the back side. Some slight differences there. It seems smaller with those little vent things on the back compared to the Rogue One Trooper. And again, some of the details at the back. You can see the back plate is a lot smaller looking. Is a bit higher up compared to the Rogue One Trooper. And let's see, as far as the legs, there's a little bit more spacing for the knees, so you can get a little bit more flex in the knees, I would imagine, with the Rogue One Trooper as opposed to the New Hope Trooper. And up close, it's hard to get on camera, but the fabric is also different. Sort of a meshy cloth type fabric. Don't know if that's coming through on the camera there, but I'm trying to give you guys a good view with the Han Stormtrooper. Let's see if I can get the lighting there. You can see the outfit, it's a little bit more fine, more of a, you know, typical spandex type outfit. So, yeah, not as meshy looking as what we have here for the Rogue One Trooper. And then moving on again to the front for a quick comparison. You can see some other differences there with the chest plate. Again, just having a totally different shape. With the abs, the belts are also quite different. As well as the crotch piece. It's a little bit smaller compared to that larger piece. So overall, yeah, there you go. I mean, you can see for yourself. I do like this Rogue One Stormtrooper a lot better. So there you go. And finally we have both of the troopers here posed with some of their accessories. The Sandtrooper, I just supplied the large blaster rifle. As you can see there, holds it quite nicely. And with the Stormtrooper, I turned him into another Sandtrooper there with the black pauldron. Added the backpack. It was just easier to apply it to this guy instead of removing the pauldron and then reapplying everything. So just to show you, you can build the second Sandtrooper there quite easily. He'll be, again, a bit cleaner, but yeah, you can imagine that's the trooper before he goes off into the desert. I look at the backpack and how the wire antenna thing just kind of feeds through and plugs into the backpack there to this section. Anyways, it's all in the instructions. Quite easy. Not that big a deal. They had to have him with his standard issue blaster in hand. So there you have it. Both troopers. And yeah, that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick unboxing and review. Hopefully the video didn't run too long. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up, share the video, like the video, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. As always, take care, stay safe, keep on collecting, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.